welcome back. My name is Sandra and today we're going to do a going out makeup look. For tonight I'm still feeling the fall vibes. I got my nails done today. It's hard to tell, but they're actually like the cat's eye, and then the like sparkly color is at the top. I don't know if you can even tell. You need to have like light shining on them, but it's kind of like this orange like red right here, and it looks cool in the light, but you have to kind of see them in the light. Maybe you can see it there. There you go. Anyway, got my nails done. I'm excited. So I'm going to start by prepping my skin with my Innbeauty Project Extreme Cream. My face is really dry. I just got out of a really hot shower. I know, not good for my skin, not good for my hair, but it felt so nice. My hair is straight from blow drying it, and I'm just going to put this all over. Yeah, it's like soaking right into my skin, so I know my skin is dry. I could actually benefit from a skin oil right now. Didn't realize how dry it actually was, and this time of year is terrible for me. I'm right now, so I am waiting for the Sephora Rouge haul to happen. It's the end of October, and I ran out of skin cream, so I've been using all my sample products except for this product I'm using right now. And like, I mean, I've got a lot of samples, so it's not like I'm going to run out, but just I'm using a different product like every day because I'm running out so quickly. Some of them are used, and yeah. I almost feel like I could get away with a foundation at this point. My skin has definitely like, it's not very tanned anymore, but I think I'm still going to just do concealer because I just don't want that like cakey look right now. Even if I use minimal amount of product, it just doesn't look good. So I still don't think I'm light enough to go any lighter. I think these are all way too light. So I'm going to stick with my Anastasia number 10. This is the Magic Touch Concealer. And I'm going to add, oh, you know, I forgot to put primer on. Primer. I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Hydrogrip. I've still got so much of this left. I can't believe I forgot to apply it. Okay, so there we go. Now we're primed. We're ready. So I'm going to go back into my concealer. I feel like I'm more ready for fall now than I've been in a really, really long time. And I'm really ready to use like fall palettes. And I know I have been like for the past like, you know, couple weeks or so, but I don't know, I just really feel the feel of fall right now. This makes sense. The feel of fall, I really feel it. And yeah, it's been cold here. So it's been really cold here. Got down to -2 the other day, and I had to cover my plants. Like, part of me is like, do I just let my plants die? Because I have a lot of annuals. I don't have any perennials except now my rose bush. So I'm going to trim that down and cover it with a burlap sack so I can save it for next year. But that's the only perennial I have, and the rest are all annuals. So, you know, they die and I buy new ones. Yes, it's a waste of money, but I love having a pretty yard. And gardening, it's not just a pretty yard. It's not just the taking care of flowers and stuff, which is like one of my favorite things to do. Gardening, fertilizing, all those things. Actually, I feel like I didn't even fertilize that much this year. I still have peppers and tomatoes on my tree, so this weekend's going to be nice. It's going to be like 19 or 20, so I'm just going to save them for a little bit longer, and then the next time we have a freeze overnight, I'm just going to let them die because I can't keep it up forever. In October, I've kind of budgeted the time to take care of the products. December, we're already busy, and I'm thinking of doing maybe a Vlogmas every week, but most for surely a Planmas. which is where I show you guys how I plan, not you guys because you're makeup channel, but I show my planner channel subscribers how I plan every day for the whole month of December until we get to Christmas. And then I kind of have a week off where I've like pre-filmed videos, but I don't do any work in the moment. Okay, so I'm going to put some powder on my concealer areas. I already feel like this is creasing a little bit. This hasn't really been giving me issues before, but now I'm like, I'm noticing a little bit of stuff going on. So I'm just going to set that concealer in place. I was gonna do my shadow first and then I kind of forgot while I was chit-chatting. So I'm gonna go in with the Fall Romance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills again. I've used this palette a few times, but today I'm gonna try to use it exclusively just by itself. And for some reason, I'm still feeling the neutral tones, even though last week I was like, I'm done with neutrals, I'm done. Maybe I said that on another channel, but like there's so many neutral releases. I'm just like tired. I'm tired of like neutral palettes keeping, like they keep coming out and it's driving me crazy. It really is. I mean, how many brown tones can one person have? I have a Jeffree Star Orgy palette. That's all I need. 70 brows. I'll be right back. I feel like I got them pretty good today. I'm actually really impressed. Okay, so then I take my Benefit Brow Gel and I just do a quick swipe on top to keep them in place and make sure that my pencil just kind of stays where it's supposed to. I don't really need to blend this out. I actually trimmed my brows last week when I did my makeup and I'm feeling like, you know, I feel like they're pretty good. There's a couple of sparse areas in here. I wonder if I should fill those. I think it's just the way my brows are. There. Okay, so I think what we'll do is do a little bit of contour today. I kind of feel like the biscuit shade in the Westman Atelier is too, almost like not, I don't know, it's too light. I think this one is too. I think it's good for my cheeks, but I can't go past like my brows because it looks weird after that point. So I'm going to use this brush here. This is a large, it's a concealer blend kabuki brush. It's pretty big, but it'll do the trick. I'm just going to do a straight line and go right up to my temple. Blend it into the temple a little bit and just kind of leave it there. So I'm doing something weird. I'm kind of coming down here and we're going to blend it out a bit, but I watched a video by Dominique Cosmetics and she was doing like this snatch look. So there was two different bronzing techniques. One was like baby cheeks and then one was like this model look. You know, when you suck in your cheeks and it kind of has this like chiseled face like here down. So I'm kind of doing that a little bit, but I think it doesn't look very good. So I might blend that back out and take care of that somehow. Just gonna blend it. So if I'm looking at my face, I'm also gonna add some under my jawline here. And underneath my nose. And then just around the tip of the nose here. And then kind of blending it back down the sides of my nose just so it blends in, and I think that's it. Okay, and then I'm going to go over a little bit with bronzer, just a little bit, and for this I'm actually going to use my contour brush. This is like a contour bronze brush meant for this step. Kind of warming up the face a little bit around the temples, kind of blending it into the forehead a bit, because my forehead is a little bit more bronzed, and this is just warming up the face. I feel like I want to go ahead and do lips right now. I don't know why. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way my skin looks. I'm going to add some blush on top of that. I'm going to go in with my 05 Luminoso by Milani. This is a baked blush, and it's just going to give me a nice pretty glow on top. I'm going to take this really big powder brush, swirl it in the color, and just pop this on top of that bronzer. A little bit on the forehead to balance everything out. And then we're going to go in for the eyes. So I've got the palette here, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I said, I'm feeling like completely fall right now. I'm going to start with the shade Mulberry. It's dark. It's like really dark, but I'm just going to go for it. Using an A25 by Sigma. So Mulberry is usually, I think it's like more of a red shade, but I don't think this is. So I'm going to start with the crease. Or maybe not red, maybe purple. I don't really want a purple look. Kind of looks more brown than anything. Maybe it's like a dark browny purple. We'll build that up. But I'm going to do this eye first. Just get that original base color on there to define the eye. And then I'm going to bring the color up towards the brow. That's perfect. Actually, it's a little bit purple. Kind of like reminds me of warm apple or warm raisin pie, maybe. Don't think I want to be purple. I'll just use this to define the eye a little bit. And I do want my eyes to be dark, so I'm going to go in with a, I'm not sure if I want a black liner or a brown liner. Maybe a black one. I've been doing brown for a while. Brown is like my favorite color though. Especially, you know what, no, I've been doing black for a long time. Let's do brown. So this is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 612 Dimensional Dark Brown. So I'm just going to line at the water lines. Okay, that makes it look really, really pretty. Do I want to do lips? I know it's like way too early to do lips, but I feel like I need to do lips. I'm going to do Jeffree Star Skin Tight, which is super light, but I'm going to do that on the lips and then line around it. It's kind of a pink shade. Maybe I'll do Love Bite. Okay, so it's a little bit more pink than I'm used to. I usually go in with like a, oh, here it is. So this is Skin Tight. This is the one I used. I think I've got my other lipstick downstairs, but that's okay. It's a little bit more pink than what I'm normally used to. So next for eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of that same color, Mulberry, and go underneath on the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with that first brush and deepen up the crease just a little bit more. Okay, and we're going to kind of blend it a little bit. Blend it up just a tiny bit. I don't really have anything to blend it out with. I have the shade Leather, but it's still a little too dark, so I might just use some powder to gently have that nice gradient. Or maybe I could just do it lightly. We'll see here. I'm going to go into the shade Twilight. It's like the darkest color in the palette besides for Crimson. Twilight, which is right here. Tapping into it very lightly and then tapping off the brush, like a lot, and putting this on the outside corner. This is like a super dark brown. I'm just going to pat this towards the middle of the lid. Okay, and then I'm going to take Ember, which is this color. I'm going to use my finger. So I'm going to try. It's kind of like brown with gold sparkles, but I don't know how well those sparkles are going to stay in the shadow once I put it on. And I'm going to put it on the inside part of my lid. So I think what I'll do is take the other side of my brush. I'm just going to tap it in Ember and then use that to get into the corner. And I think I got a little bit on the inner corner here. So So I'm going to take a clean brush, take some powder, and see if I can sweep that away. Okay, I'm going to take another clean brush and just kind of clean up the edges. I'm also going to use this bigger brush to go into the shade Ember. Or maybe not that big brush. That's kind of big. Let's see if I have something a bit smaller, but not too small. Running out of brushes. Okay, I'm going to use that clean brush. I'm going to tap that into Ember and kind of blend this out a little bit on the bottom. And then we'll go in with that fluffy brush and blend it a little bit more. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my highlighter. I'm going to use my Flower Beauty again because it really stands out and looks like this. And I'm going to put the highlighter on, and then we're going to spray our face with setting spray and then do lashes and stuff. So here we go. I'll use my teeny tiny lip brush. This is perfect for inner corner highlight because it's so tiny, but you can see it just sticks out so well. I usually do this part after lashes, but here we go. Doing it before. A little bit underneath the brow. And then we'll take the other highlighter brush and highlight the regular areas. So a little bit on the nose, bridge of the nose, between the brows, cheekbones. Cupid's bow. Chin. And then I'm going to take my blush brush, blend that out a bit. Spray my face. Let that dry quick. And we'll be right back with lashes done. I went off camera, realized I did mascara. I didn't even do liner. And then I thought, you know what? I like the way this looks without lashes and liner. So I'm going to leave it. I think it's really sexy. It's totally different. I feel like it's different than anything I've done before. It's a lot more smoky. And I love that color. Like that color, I feel like is perfect for my skin tone. So, and I haven't used that color. I don't think I've used this combination in this palette yet. And I am in love. And again, I'm not like a neutral person, but I do love a good smoky dark eye. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So I think that's it for this makeup look. I think it's just right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love if you consider subscribing. Click on the bell button, and I'll see you guys next time. Have fun.